Hello again, everybody. This is Ed with another episode of Call Me Mr. Broadstreet. Of course, you will have seen the new theme and the new look because of the new software I'm using. So that's kind of the first thing to kick us off into the really what I feel is the first proper episode of the new year. Going forward. So more content to come, of course, and if everybody's enjoying these videos, again, just make sure to give a thumbs up, like, and subscribe. So today I'm doing kind of an opening, not really an unboxing as such, but Paul McCartney and Wings, The Facts About a Pop Group. Now, before I do the unboxing, I'll share a little story. I'd seen this book probably in Greenwich Village. This probably would have been about 15 years ago, I want to say, give or take. So I visited one of my good college friends who at that point lived in New York City. They've since moved upstate. And I saw it in this village shop, which is long since gone. I saw the book. I said, "Oh, this looks great," and he turns to me and he goes, and he's not a big, Beatles fan. He's not a big collector, period. He's much more of a minimalist. And he goes, what do you need that for? This, that, the other thing. It's just another piece. You could probably find it anywhere. I said, maybe you're right. And for whatever reason, I didn't spend whatever the money was at the time, which I think could have been, $25 or something like that. Well, it turns out this book is not super easy to find. I have seen it pop up very occasionally online. So when I saw it again, I'm like, you know what? I do want to get this book. I want to add it as part of the collection. So without further ado, let's go ahead and open this up. Now this is from Canada. I'm not showing the label because it has my actual address on it, so, no stalkers, please. We'll go ahead and open this up. I've opened up the package, but I haven't opened up the book yet, and oh yeah, here we go. Let's go ahead and get this opened up here. I'm going to get it out of the plastic wrapping. It's come in some good plastic wrap there. That's going to be kind of glaring off the screen. So, oh, this is nice. Now, somehow I remember this being a hardcover, but you know what? This is a paperback book. A little bit surprising. Again, I thought it was a hardcover, but anyways, so we'll go ahead and focus in on that right there. And we'll go ahead and zoom out a little bit just to give you an idea of the full scope of it. So it's about magazine size. It's a magazine size book. Here's the back of it right here as we try to focus in and focus out. Hopefully without too much light hitting it. Very nice photo right there of the 1976 lineup of Wings. So this is basically the 1975-1976 lineup of Wings. Really, really nice book, actually. You've got the I got the introduction right here. Oh, facsimile of Paul McCartney's autograph there. I really like that. That's pretty cool right there. That's his autograph as it would have been back then. And this specifically I do remember seeing. We've got a little diagram right here. I'm going to be flipping back and forth a little bit, but this just kind of shows the stage setup and everything. It's got a nice little diagram. Infographic, really, is what you could call it, I suppose. The different members, the different equipment, everything like that. That's actually really nice. I have to just take these off for a second because I use them for further vision. But yeah, you've got the members listed. Got the members up here listed. Right there. You got the members of Wings at that point. Some of the personnel right there. Nice shot of the Wings logo. And you do get a little bit of that before. You get, just sort of nice photos of right here of the members of Wings. Paul McCartney. Linda. There's Denny Lane right there. And we're also going to get Jimmy McCulloch. Again, I cannot recommend that little Wing book enough that Paul Sally wrote that I did a review a while back for. Joe English right there. Yeah, this is very nice. This is actually kind of a nice little, I like the infographic. We've got, I'm just sort of thumbing through here. So again, this is, that's a really nice shot right there. That's a really nice photo right there. That is a very, very nice photo. Well, here we go. Trevor Jones. I'm kind of surprised to see him. I'm surprised to see him in this book. Because, let me see here. I think that was, I don't know if it's the same fellow. Basically, the reason I bring up that name, if I'm correct, if that's the same person I'm thinking of, Buggles, Video Killed the Radio Star, and he would work with Paul later for 1989's Flowers in the Dirt, which I have yet to do a proper review of. Bodyguard, management and coach right here, kind of goes into a little bit of management right here. There's the coach, that's their mode of transportation way back when. Probably very comfortable for the time period. A little plug for the Wings Fun Club right here. And the reason that's important is because they would actually go on to do the Club Sandwich newsletters, which were really nice, really well produced, very collectible in and of themselves. Here's a cool little graphic of the mixing console right here. At least what would have been used at the time, right down here. Try to move my hand out of the way so you can get a good view of that for a few moments. This is really nice. I'm really, really happy to see this. Manufacturing records. See, again, this is my first time looking through this, so to see the manufacturing process, at least as it would have been in 1975 or 1976. I'm sure there's obviously some upgrades and equipment for for those that are pressed. And publicity. Wings publicist is Tony Brainsby right here. Actually looking a bit like Peter Asher, but that's not Peter Asher there. But he does have the similar look to Peter Asher, kind of that glasses, kind of kind of similar look to him, which is really, really cool to see. Let's see. This is just nice. Here we go. This is a nice shot of Paul and Denny right here. That's a beautiful shot right there. And again, for a book that was, what, $5 way back in the day, this is very well put together. And a little glossary of terms. Actually, that's kind of nice to have right there. Glossary of some musical terms right there. Yeah, so that glossary is kind of nice. This is a nice little book to have. As I'm looking through this, this is a nice little addition. I'm glad I got this. I'm glad I purchased this, and this is now part of the collection. It definitely, belongs in the Wings section of my collection, specifically the 1976 portion, the 1975-1976, incarnation. They were doing the world tour in 1975, and then in 1976 they did the Wings Over America tour. Massively successful, kind of proved Paul's comeback, although he really hadn't gone anywhere. He was having hit singles throughout the 70s, into the 80s, etc. Still continues to have at least top 10 albums, which is very nice. But this is a wonderful book. I think if you could definitely, find it online, I would recommend it. This is very nice. I can't wait to actually read through it at a leisurely pace since I'm doing the opening here. So, Facts About a Pop Group featuring Wings, introduction by Paul McCartney, A.G. Wizard Fact Book right here. That's the subtitle right there. So yeah, you know what? I'm happy to have this. I'm definitely happy to have this. I'm happy I found this. I'm happy I now have this as part of the collection. The moral of the story is, if you have a friend who's not specifically a Beatles collector and they tell you to ignore something, but your gut tells you to buy it because you may not see it too often, buy it. I probably could have had this book years earlier. Thanks a lot, Mark. You know who you are. I say that with love. I'm sure he's watching at some point. But anyways, I hope everybody's doing well, and I'll be going ahead and doing obviously more reviews. We've got the 30th anniversary of of Off the Ground coming up in February, February 2nd of this year. I can't believe that's just around the corner. So we'll leave it at that. I hope to see everybody in the next video, and if you're enjoying the content, as always, just make sure to give a thumbs up, like, and subscribe, and I'll see everybody next time. Bye.